Shut up and sit down.
What's going on there?
Chilling.
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, Christine, such a pleasure to have you on the podcast. I'm a super big fan of yours. Love your fights. Absolutely. And every fight that I've seen you win, you're just like, you got this energy about you. You know, it's a fierce energy. And every fight is entertaining. You put on this amazing show all the time. Uh, and especially this one at the BKFC 7 with Peralta. I know it wasn't the
Yes.
outcome you were looking for, but
I know.
tell me a little bit about that experience in that fight.
All right. So the fight. I wasn't my same. Like I didn't even before the fight. I was like, I just don't feel right this fight. Like my energy. Like I had no nerves. I had like what was really fucking weird was no nerves whatsoever for this fight. Like
Mm,
I was like, okay. Like usually I have like a little bit of nerves and like a little bit nervous and some type of feeling, This fight was just like I felt dead, like
mm,
nothing. You know what I mean? So I know where it stems from. I know what happened. It's not something that I'm gonna like talk about publicly.
yep.
But it is I know the issue. Great fight. We both knocked each other down. She got a good knockdown. I got a okay, like little knockdown off the jab. We fought each other hard. We both got chins. We both are tough. But I should have beat her easily first, second round. I should have been able to knock her out. Um, but I'll get her next time for sure.
Okay. Is it going to be a rematch for you guys?
I mean, I was told there was gonna be. I think it was close enough.
Yeah.
Believe I won. You know what I mean? I believe I edged it out. I did enough to edge it out. Judges thought different. Dave really liked the fight. He said he wanted to like cancel the tournament and just have us fight, but that was before he knew I broke my hand. So I don't know if he's gonna have her fight someone now for the title, and then I don't know what her injury status is either. So
Mhm.
I mean, maybe she's. I was thinking something with the orbital bone. You know what I mean? Because I know I landed some pretty hard shots to the orbital over and over her left side.
Mhm.
Um, but none of that information has been released. So we'll see. I'm gonna talk to Dave this upcoming week and find out. We
Okay.
got fight of the night. We got a great bonus. It's awesome. I got paid good. That's what took the sting off. I was like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? I mean, it sucks
Absolutely.
to lose, but at the same time, like I already know I'm gonna get that shit back. It was a terrible
Yeah,
prep
but like,
for me. So
although you may have lost the fight, you won too because you have this reputation of putting on a show, and I mean personally, I would love to see the rematch as a main event because it was that good of a fight, and like I
thank
said, you got this powerful right hand of yours that
you.
I mean, almost every fight that you're in, somebody's left eye is destroyed, and it's just
Yeah,
great to see.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
know
you.
where that power comes from. I wish I had that kind of power, but I mean, I saw the Jennifer Tate fight, busted her eye open. They had the stoppage with the Britain Hart match again,
Yeah.
left eye torn up, and
Yes.
now you shut Peralta's eye completely. So what is
Yeah.
this like a part of your game plan? I mean, I don't want you to release any secrets of yours, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like what's your mindset going in? Like you're gonna use your right hand to your advantage a lot?
Uh, I don't. They're open for it. So if they're
Right.
getting caught with it, they're open for it. It's not like, oh, I'm going in with my right hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just if they're open to it, they're gonna get caught with it. And if I can then and the next fight, I was actually not my best. Like mentally and physically, this fight was not. I was probably about 70%. So I know we can never be 100%. Shit always goes wrong. You can't, but it was ridiculous this camp. So,
Mhm.
uh, but
How
yeah,
long
yeah.
did you train for this one?
I trained. I've been training.
Okay.
I've been training. I never stopped training. I haven't stopped training since before the first bare-knuckle fight. So I fight. I go right back into training.
Oh,
Obviously, this time I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna take like 2 weeks off. Just to, you know, let my head like heal up
Yep.
and stuff like that. I'm gonna be smart about it, you know. But I'm gonna be right back in there. I partied for a week and got that out of my system.
I
Oh
saw
man, I
you
went hard as hell.
I saw your Instagram post and I saw you out there banging around having some fun. But you got to let some steam off, right? You work
Oh
hard.
yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't felt really the pain of anything the last week, so it's all good.
And you live out in Vegas, so you got the party in your backyard, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally live on the strip, so on
Wow,
Fremont Street. Yeah, so like like Vegas is literally 2 blocks from me.
that is so
It's
cool.
yeah.
And you gotta have like really good, I guess, I mean, at least for me, but you would have to have some pretty amazing mental strength to be a fighter, and you have to focus on fighting and training and having the strip like 2 blocks away from you. So,
Yeah. I don't ever get to enjoy this ever. Like I'm like literally yelling at people off my balcony to shut the fuck up because I'm like, fuck you, because I'm always in camp. You know what I mean? Always got to stick up my ass, eating good, drinking hella water, going to sleep at 10 p.m. every night, waking up at 5 a.m. Like, it's ridiculous. And so, like, this whole week has been and enjoying it and not yelling.
that's good. You need a little change of pace every now and then. So,
hmm
what happened to the hand? I know you said you broke it. What punch was it that you felt the break?
I think I broke it on the jab that dropped her because that was a
Okay.
solid ass. It doesn't look hard, but it was hard. It was fast and hard. I
Yeah.
think that's where I broke it. And this wrist is broken in a couple different places. So I
Oh.
mean, I could still like move it and stuff, but it's
Mhm.
like in here and here, like broken in a couple places. So broke
Oh.
my right and my left. I just don't wear a brace on this, but I'm not wearing two. You know what I'm saying? I need one hand. So I surgery tomorrow. So tomorrow's surgery, and I'll
Okay.
get this fixed. And it'll be 8 weeks, and I'll be fixed and ready to go. You
Good luck to you with
know,
the
I'll
surgery
probably
tomorrow.
thank you. Yeah, I'll be fine. My first surgery was what I was nervous about. Like I got my this hand broken in
Hmm.
2017. Got surgery, and I was nervous about the process, but it's nothing. You just go down, wake up, and you're brand new.
That's good. Yeah, you'll be fine and back at it. Do you think you'll be ready for number 8, or maybe take 8 off and
Number
go
eight.
number 9? Yeah.
Yeah. I hopefully I'll get on number 9 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the rematch. Believe me, I talked to quite a few people about it, and everybody would love to see a rematch with you too, because it was that good of
Yeah.
a fight.
I'm
Anybody else in your
glad.
crosshairs that you'd like to go toe to toe with?
All of them. Anybody
Yeah.
who thinks they can do anybody who thinks they got bare knuckle potential. You know what I'm saying? It's
Cool.
these girls. I don't know how. I don't think there's very many lining up to get in, but who knows?
That's true. Would you anybody like from UFC that you'd like to see cross over?
That I want to fight.
Yeah, you want to
Oh,
fight, or you just like to see
have
them
me come over.
make the transition?
Shit. I mean, Cyborg. Cyborg would be cool to
Ooh.
see. Dude,
Well,
she would
her
do so much fucking damage.
she's a free agent, no? Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I believe she is now. They
she is
released her,
now.
so she probably signed with someone else already, though. You know,
Oh man,
they probably just haven't released it yet.
that'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool. But I could see it. Like,
Awesome.
Feldman got Bigfoot Silva signed. That was a big signing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
That's
putting
what he's
work
saying.
in,
Wow.
Dave Feldman.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's a smart man. So, and the potential of growth for this is amazing. It's this stuff is a rush. Even like me fighting it, it's a rush. I love it. I love this. I love bare knuckle, dude. Like
Yeah.
I don't care about the damage and all that shit. I'll go in there, break both my hands next time and come back. You know what I'm saying?
I know
So,
you will. Definitely
you know,
will.
just as long as I'm getting paid right and I'm getting treated right, I'm there. But second, if I'm not being treated right and shit, I ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not because I don't want to fight bare knuckles, just because I ain't gonna, take nothing less than I'm worth.
Damn right. No, you're definitely worth a lot for sure. What about like behind the scenes? What do you think about how everything's done behind the scenes, business wise? How everybody's treated back there? What's the vibe in the backstage area?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's ran. They just want everything ran smoothly. They're trying to make this the smoothest possible. Like each fight has gotten better and better. So,
Hmm.
the first couple ones that were like, oh shit, you could tell they're new. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what the fuck? So, but like the second and third, and this is my fourth time actually fight. I didn't fight because someone pulled out. So this is
Hmm.
actually my fourth time flying out and being with them. But they have grown so much and in such a short period. The professionalism has grown. Uh, the organization, as in being organized, has grown.
Hmm.
The staff is amazing. Like, we got Mort Goldsmith and stuff like that that helps all the fighters get to and from places and listens to our bitching and complaining and all that. And he's a good guy. And Dave Feldman's, I'm not the easiest to deal with, and he's working with me. You know what I mean? Like my for what I'm asking for, he's meeting me halfway. Being respectful and giving me shots. So the organization is growing and getting better. So I had to understand, like, this is their first couple shows. This is their beginning. So you have to be patient with them, just like they're being patient with us to adjust to Bare-knuckle and giving us a
True.
chance. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
yeah, they've been great, man. And getting better. That I think.
Yeah, I think especially with all the coverage I got from the pay-per-view with Malignaggi and Lobov, which was big, and then this follow-up event. Now there's just a lot of steam coming from bare knuckle. And you're seeing all the
Yep.
interest coming from boxers and MMA fighters. That want to make the transition. So I see this thing blowing up, and I think it's
Oh
great for you because it's like being one of the founding mothers and founding fathers of this whole thing. Like
yeah.
obviously it's been around over 100 years ago, but now that it's coming back, it's being revived again, and
Yep.
you guys are going to be the ones that all the other people are going to be looking to, like, holy shit, I want to get involved in that. So this
Yeah.
is pretty big stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I have people hitting me up constantly, like asking me, how do I get in? Can you get me in? Da, da, da. I'm like, dude, like they're looking for they're looking for people that have experience and have been in the game. So like you got to get some wins under your belt, some
Hmm.
good fights, and they want only people in there that are wanting to fight.
Yeah.
Period. You can't go in there and just win on points here. I mean, you can, but you ain't gonna be called back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fans don't want to see that. They want to see a fight. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
think that's about what Dave's doing, is making us
I think
happy.
it's cool. Like, UFC is
There.
great. I love watching MMA. But
Yeah,
for
of
the
course.
common fan, when they see guys grappling on the floor, girls grappling on the floor, it could be considered boring to the common fan that doesn't understand, the art of fighting.
Right.
Same thing for boxing.
Yes.
12
Yes.
rounds, guys are coasting, but
Yeah.
2-minute rounds, 5 rounds of bare knuckle, and the whole idea is to go in swinging.
Yeah.
It brings a whole new, like a whole new light to combat sports. Like, this
Yeah.
is going to be a slugfest, but with good fighters fighting each other. Not just a
Yes.
backyard brawl. So
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. There needs to be technique, because we're not. I want to be respected as a fighter, not just somebody who just goes in there and does whatever. You gotta go. You gotta learn skill and technique. You can
mhm,
go in there swinging like a motherfucker, like I do, but I know what I'm doing, and I know I'm not just throwing to throw. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, we got to work on our technique, the technical side, and being skilled and
yeah,
knowing what we're doing in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want bare knuckle just to be labeled as a bunch of motherfuckers, that crazy people that go in there and just throw their arms. Like, I don't want
yeah,
to be a part of something like that. You
right,
know?
right. No, I agree 100%, especially for a fighter. It's respect.
Yeah.
How did you how did you get involved in bare knuckle?
I got called. I believe it was Nate Shook. Um, hit me up and said, "Do you want to fight bare knuckle?" And I thought it was bullshit. Like, you get random people. Oh, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want?
Yeah.
Will you buy my stuff? So I thought it was just bullshit, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, sure, yeah. And then when I saw Beck Rawlings was in it, then I knew, okay, oh, this is legit. Okay. Uh yeah, that's how I got involved. It wasn't like, oh, I want to be a bare knuckle fighter, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? like an aspiring fight. You know what I mean? That's not something that I was like ever thought I would want to do or
Mhm.
be involved with. And then I was like, oh shit, I'll do that. Boxing and there's no takedowns. There's nobody can hold me. You know what I mean? That's how I did it, and I just like was like, fuck it. I didn't even think about it being like, or like I was just like, yeah, let's do it. I wasn't
Mhm.
thinking about the no gloves part, like until like I was on deck and I was like in the back. The first fight, I was like, shit, no gloves. Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? I don't think about it. I just know I have skills
Mhm.
and that I'm just gonna go out there and use. It's just it is whatever. Fighting's fighting to me. Whether you're kicking or not, or punching, or having the whole the art of eight limbs or whatever. It doesn't matter if we have no gloves or we have gloves. It's all gonna hurt the same, pretty
True.
much.
Yeah, you got that right. It looks like
Yeah.
it. I see people getting busted open the first round. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like I've been a huge boxing fan growing up,
Yeah.
and bare knuckle has taken over for me. Like I love it. It's just I'm
Yeah.
addicted to it. It's just a cool
Dude.
sport. I wish I had the skill enough and the body to get in there and fight. I would love to do it, but
You can do
it's up. I leave it to you guys. I'll ask you all
it.
the questions and live vicariously through you. So,
All right.
so what's next for you? What's next on the horizon after you heal up?
I'm just gonna train, man. Just
Hmm.
train my ass off and go back to some of my old school ways, because I feel like I tried to box too much.
Hmm.
Um, I lost kind of my fire and you know what I mean. Like I lost some stuff that I need to bring back, and
Okay.
I already know. I know the things I need to fix. That's what I'm gonna be working on. Me and my wife are having a kid out of this, so like I'm
Congrats.
36, so yeah. So with the money, the reason why I ended up even taking this fight was because I was gonna not take this fight because there were some things that were going on, but I took it because me and my wife wanted a kid. I'm like, she wants a kid. I'm like, I want the kid, of course. When it gets here, I'm gonna be like, cool. But I was just like, I'm like, I should have done this like 7 years ago or something. Like, I'm a little too old for it. She's like 7 years younger than me, so she's
Okay.
like, oh yeah, like that's at the age I should have done it. But um, I was like, shit, this is her dream. She supports me through
Mhm.
everything. So I couldn't be like a little punk ass and not take the fight and
Mhm.
use that money to have the kids. So
Mhm.
uh, that's the reason why I followed all the way through with this fight too, even though I shouldn't have at the time. But yeah, man, we're just gonna have a kid.
That's awesome.
Um, I'm just gonna train. Uh, back to some old kids that I have and show who I am in that way and not be controlled so much, like calm down, be calm. No,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I'm me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
I'm me, and if people don't like it, then don't be around me. If you don't like it, don't be on my team. If you don't like the way I am, this is who I am as a fighter. This is how I came up. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? That's why I was an undefeated Muay Thai fighter for 14 and 0 because of
Wow.
who I am as a fighter. Like I sometimes you just don't do what you're supposed to do for yourself and you just look around you and
Mhm.
it'll fuck you up. You got to listen to
Mhm.
your own intuition and be yourself. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna heal up, get back to some old methods with my training and heal up and enjoy getting my. Not, I'm not getting my wife pregnant, but we're gonna go get enjoy that process and enjoy that process and move on to the next fight and hopefully Dave Feldman has me on probably 7, 8, 9 number because that was 7 and then there will be
Mhm.
8 in October and hopefully I'm on Bare-knuckle 9. Whether it be Helen, if Helen wants to take it that fast,
Mhm.
whatever, I still am going to be fighting regardless.
Well,
Like I
I'll
want
be
that
definitely
rematch.
I'll be sending Feldman messages to see you
Oh please.
on number 9. No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, whether she's fighting me on that one or not, I don't care. Like I'm fighting. Uh, hopefully, well, it depends on Dave, but I'm gonna ask for it. You know what I'm saying?
Dave seems like he's all about the action. So I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be a no-brainer to have you on that card.
Yeah.
So
As
I
long
think
as someone fights me, I'm fine
yeah.
because like me and Tate, we fought. You know, we were fighting, and
Mhm.
then with the Britain Hart fight, like it was hard for me to fight her because she wasn't engaging as much. So as long as he gets me an opponent that give hell of a fight, whoever I'm fighting, you know.
Good. I thought you were gonna kick my ass this morning. I got afraid.
Why?
I was because you like stopped tagging me and shit. So
Huh?
because I wanted to get
Oh,
your attention.
oh, yeah, man. Okay, check it out, dude. So the people tag me all the fucking time on
Yeah.
other people's shit. And I'm like, I don't even know this dude. Like, why is this dude on my page? Like, he doesn't pay me to promote him. He ain't promoting my shit. So that's the only reason why. And I ask people nice. I'm like, hey, can you just not do that?
No,
You
you
know
were
what I mean?
nice. No, it was cool and I respect it. That's
Yeah,
why I was like, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I was like,
No, it's okay.
I say I cannot get on Christine's bad side. I said, because if she ever sees me one day, she might kick my fucking ass, and I don't want that.
Yeah,
So
nah, man. Nah, nah, nah.
no, but of course,
Usually people are pretty respectful. You know what I mean? Everybody's pretty
yeah,
respectful usually in life, pretty much. I mean, we do got the douchebags out there, but
yeah.
I try to be as respectful as I can because I want the same back. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course. It's all love, it's all love and
Yeah.
respect. And, I'm a huge fan. So I was like, I got to get her attention somehow because I definitely want
Thank
to have a
you.
chit chat. So
Of
now I
course. Yeah.
appreciate you, coming on the podcast and
Thank
talking.
you.
I love it. And, I'm really looking forward to seeing your next fight. And for my listeners, how could they follow you on social media so they know what you're up to?
It's at Christine Ferea at my Twitter and my Instagram, and my name is Christine Ferea on Facebook. I try to keep it pretty simple and
Cool.
easy to find.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you
Thank you
so
for
much
having me on.
again. Oh, it's my pleasure. Let's stay in touch, and I look forward to
Absolutely.
your next fight. And anytime you want to come on, we'll talk about it.
All right. Thank you.
You got it. Take care.
All right. Bye.